Today's lecture will be about picking the right environment for your... Hello, Kamil. Dwóch Kamilów w sumie. I will start. Because many times you are waiting for your model, basically, and then you are taking your model and it still fails. Okay? And this is most likely because of the wrong environment. So we'll talk about this in today's lecture. Also, you have to know that trading is based on probabilities, so sometimes you need to take a loss, and this loss is not a shame. This is a cost of playing this game. But there's one thing that you need to know: the environment. Wait, I spelled it wrong.
Environment.
So yeah, no news Monday. Basically, you have to check Forex Factory every day for the news. I hope you know the site. For example, you have minutes today at 2 p.m. But also, this is like everyone knows the news, the no news, that you should play in the news day and avoid the no news day. Of course, you have to also wait for the news to happen, not trade before the news. This is also important. What also is not talked about enough, I think, that the best low resistance liquidity runs are when everything connects to everything. And I'm talking about profile delivery right now. So when you can't tell in which profile delivery you are currently in, you have no business looking for a trade, you know? Everything must connect. So when price action is that shitty, that bad, that you can't match it to any profile delivery, just don't trade, you know? This is important. So basically, if you don't know about profile delivery, you have to watch my video about it, because it was a long video and I can't make a shortcut of it in 5 minutes. But profile delivery is very important topic, and if you are watching the price action and you can't tell in which profile delivery you are currently in, you can't take a trade, because if your model presents, it's not gonna be a chance to you, it's gonna be a trap to avoid. So this is important. The best trades are when everything connects to everything. When you have your clear drawn liquidity, clear pattern of interest, and the profile delivery is matching. For example, you have accumulation the first time cycle of the IM. You are bullish, so you are waiting for manipulation lower to your point of interest. In the macro, you go to the 1 minute, look for execution, and you play the distribution, the third time cycle. Everything connects. But if you can't tell in which profile delivery you are currently in, this is gonna be hard. It's gonna be a gamble. So pay close attention to it, because not many people are talking about this. But everything must connect to everything. If your model presents, it doesn't mean that you have to take it. You have to analyze if we are in the right moment to take it. If everything around is also telling you to take this. Because if your model presents in the no news Monday after distribution on Asia, distribution on London, and this model is presenting you before open on the IM, I don't think this is a good place to take this trade. Okay, so the next thing I will be talk is the watch what previous session did. So, for example, if two previous sessions were distributing, don't expect another distribution on the first session. Okay, don't trade first session if the two previous were distributing, and also avoided the days when Asia was distributing. Asia has no macro, so the only function of Asia is to accumulate. So if Asia is distributing, this is a red flag to you. You should be aware of this. So if you have distribution on Asia, then distribution on London, you should skip the AM morning for sure. You can maybe after the AM morning look what happens. Okay, maybe I can look something on the PM, but if the two of previous sessions were distributing, skip the third session, trust me. So this is basically what you have to pay attention. I'm sure many of you didn't know about it. You was just blindly looking for your model to form, but this is not always about. Okay, your model must present, but also in the right environment. Okay, so have you any questions about it? If no, I may go to my market update, what I'm expecting today to happen. I don't have bias right now because, to be honest, I didn't watch the chart for full day. I didn't have time for this, but I can make this right now if you want. Okay, have you any questions for me? I didn't read all the messages from your trades, but I saw a little bit of it. So if you have any questions, this is good time for it. Yeah, of course we have Nvidia earnings today. To be honest, what can I say from myself? I'm not interested in today's morning session because of it that we have the FOMC minutes on 2 p.m. and also the thing I was talking the two previous sessions, what the two previous sessions did. For me, this is a distribution on Asia, and clearly a distribution, another distribution on London. So I'm not expecting a clean price action on the IM. I'm not taking part in it. I'm just looking. Maybe I will taper it, but I'm not putting my money into it. Okay, someone asked in the chat, I saw, bullish or bearish. So basically, what can we see? We have the changing state of delivery on 1 hour, and the daily is very interesting because this is not a random place, as you can see. We have this fair value gap, but also this, and you can just measure this as one fair value gap. As you can see, we are respecting this because many of you might draw this one and think, okay, we had inversion, but this is not correct. This is one fair value gap for me. So I'm not bullish and I'm not bearish, but I want higher prices because someone was making fun of me because I was bullish here. So I want price to pump. Then I will do a little bit of revenge on X. but we'll see. I don't need to be right every time. What's important for me, I'm not losing money when I'm not right, because it's not all about the high time frame analysis. So Neon is bearish, PM previous month low, drawn liquidity for me. Okay, we'll see. I think it must go higher from this moment in time, from that fair value gap. If not, I think this is gonna be it. This is not simple seized, because this is the ZUSI market structure shift. When you have the reaction in this fair value gap, then we are sweeping the liquidity below, and then we are inversing that. So I have faith in this PDRA, but as we can see right now, maybe I can do a little bit of tape read if you want. So I will maybe a second chart. I need to see what ES is doing. I don't know if any bullish SMT is presented. Okay, it's not looking good, to be honest. It's not looking good because yes, we have this changing state of delivery on the Nasdaq, but we don't have it on the IM. This first thing, and IM is correlated this time. Let's see what ES is doing. Okay, ES is doing a little bit better, but no, I think this is moment to not trade for sure. I don't see anything high probability here. No shorts, no long, just watch the price. Let them stop out few impatient traders. And then when everything will be clear, we'll strike. So I don't know if you're willing to trade today, but I'm probably gonna skip, because there is no clear draw for me. I'm not bullish and not bearish, because to be bearish I would prefer to see some patch before, like I don't know, maybe this rate higher, this took this liquidity out, make the SMT, then lower. So now it is just ranging. Okay, we have that range, and we are kinda consolidating inside of it. So not the price action I want to put money in. The best trades are when volatility comes in and you have the clear expansion followed by retracement followed by expansion, and you are positioning yourself inside of it in the correct PDRA. But this kinda choppy, in my opinion. Okay, Neon wants the retracement to this fair value gap. Yes, and I like this. Okay, I like that you want to wait for something that will be much more clear, much more precise, and this is good. So it might work, but for sure don't force anything in that area, because it's not looking good, in my opinion. So hello, are you trading today? I'm skipping for sure, bro. How to trade expansion? Align time frame, please. So yeah, my high time frame is the 1 hour, and I'm doing my execution on 1 minute. and focus on that. Don't try the seconds time frame. I had one conversation with probably Arenea, yeah, this German boy. So basically he knows everything, but he don't want to pray 1 minute, he wants to pray 15 seconds and he fumble everything. But he corrected this and right now he's doing very good. So focus on the 1 minute executions. Mm, First of all, you have to master all the flow. You have to know. And one thing very important: if you can't tell the drawn liquidity, if you can't tell where price will go and from where, so you can't tell also where is the point of interest, just don't trade. So if the 1 hour is not clear, and for me right now the 1 hour is not clear, then I have no business in trading that day. Then I know I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip to the moment that 1 hour will become clear and I will draw a perfectly point of interest and the clear drawn liquidity and boom. So basically, answering to your question, I went a little bit on off topic, but yes, I'm using the 1 hour time frame. Sometimes, if like in this situation, when you can't pick anything from the left side because we are training the MMXM, so we are uh, basing our trades on the left side of the curve. Uh, left side of the curve is mm, predicting the right side of the curve. So when you don't have the left side of the curve, you go to the daily chart or the 4 hour chart, and then you can look for something. So, but most of the times 1 hour is perfectly enough because it's very fast, very precise. So focus on the 1 hour. Mm. And basically my trading is based on the analyzing the structure whenever we are bullish or bearish. So this is the institutional order flow. Second is the point of interest. I could talk about it maybe for an hour or more. So point of interest is very important because as you can see we have plenty of the PDRAs. Okay, but which PDRAs will work? Also we have a thing called GB Goldback, but I'm not going to talk about this. It's going to be another lecture. I'm preparing myself for it. But let's focus on the classical point of interest, the PDRAs. So yeah, point of interest, you have to know that the PDRAs that showed power before have you have to draw in because IPTA have already interest in them. So for example, this fair value gap showed power here, here and here. So when are we in advance of it, you have to mark them and then this is your point of interest. So let's say you have the bearish structure, so you are looking for expansion followed by retracement followed by expansion. You are waiting for price to meet your POI and then you scale to the 1 minute and you wait for SMT, change in state of delivery, of course in our time of interest, so it has to be in macro, or at least the smart money universal must be in IPDA minutes. But I think I should do a lecture about every segment of it because it's I'm not explaining that too precise, I know, but basically this is my model. Outside macro can trade if if SMT formed with IPDA time right. Yes, if the smart money reversal is formed inside of the IBDA minutes. So for example, I like the 3-3, the 2-3s. I don't know why, but looking beautiful for me and working beautiful. So let's say we have 9:33. So 9, so 3 plus 3 is 6. But this is outside the macro, yes? So should I take this? What should I do? Yes. Time already met price, you know? And as you saw on the Friday, on the 1 minute maybe will be easier. Yeah, it was the beautiful expansion. 1 hour. Okay, I will show you textbook expansion. Look at this, 9:33. Okay, so time is price, guys. You don't need for a macro anymore. You don't need to wait for this moment. And also, if you know anything about projections, I will not talk about this today because it's another topic to discuss, but pick the 30-minute cycle that was accumulating, as you can see, A, M, D, guys, projections. But yeah, I think I posted about this in the knowledge channel, so you can look this up. Yeah, have you any questions? Sunday, do one lecture. I will be free from job and ask all my questions I have in mind. Sunday, it might be good. I think I should make this live lecture before the open because I see many people now are with me. So I think it is a good time. Not many people was watching this when I was doing on the 2 p.m. or the lunch. I was thinking the lunch hour is good for the live lecture, but it wasn't. Yes, Sunday for sure will be. Uh, I will do some live lecture on the weekend. Tomorrow, tomorrow? No, I have one idea for the next live lecture, and I might do this on the Saturday, and the next one on the Sunday. So, yeah. If you have any preferences, let me know. I will try to adapt myself. But also, you don't need to worry because everything I'm talking right now is recorded and it will be uploaded on my YouTube. So, don't worry about it. So, yeah, in 2 minutes we have open. So, I don't know if you maybe want to trade this, so I will not, you know, take your time. But if you want me to type it, let me know. I can do something of it. Just send me a message because I have a lot of things to do today. So the only possible trade for me here if you really want to try this, but I'm not recommending this to anyone. But if somehow the open will dump price down, and we form the SMT here, and we are still gonna respect those this imbalance, because the 9 AM candle is not closing yet. We might get a distribution higher, but let's see. So the open is in 1 second. Okay. Also, there's thing called open profile delivery. Basically, if you are bullish, maybe I will choose this arrow. So if the high time frame order flow is bullish for you and you are looking for longs, you want the open to manipulate lower. So you want the manipulation lower, because after the manipulation we got the distribution in which you want to take part. Okay, so this is the profile delivery called Judas swing also. I think the OG ICT knows this term. Okay, so we got nothing right now. No SMT, so you can't take this. If you are looking for a long right now, basically are gambling, because we don't purchase anything. It's not going higher from this for sure. So if you're looking for longs, this is what might be good. It might work, but to be honest, I am expecting just a choppy IM, not much happening, to be honest. Nothing to put money, and so I don't know if you are looking to trade, but let's see what London did. So London distributed higher. Now we got the AM reversal. So what might happen? The profile deliver number 3, the morning 3. So displacement lower on the first, displacement lower on the second, and on the third time cycle, on the third 90-minute cycle, which will open the 10 AM, will purge the previous 2 time cycles low, and then revert to the 2 previous cycle highs, tak? Yes, so we will purge the AM low and revert to the AM high. This might happen. But is it clear that we are bullish right now? No. That's why I'm not looking for a trade, you know? I'm not looking to trade because of the fact that 1 hour is not clear for me. If I don't have clear drawn liquidity, clear point of interest, and the institutional order flow is not clear, because I can't tell whenever we are bullish or bearish, there is no trade day, you know? You have to know when it's time to not trade, and I'm sure the time for it is today. So it's not always about the technical stuff, it's not always about your model, sometimes it's about picking right environment and just, you know, staying out of charts for a few days or even few hours, because PM might be good. I'm not talking that today I will not touch anything, because if the IM will patch something for a PM to provide me with a clear distribution, I will take this, of course. But for now, the IM session is not the perfect. So as you can see, we haven't swept any liquidity, maybe on the IM, but I would prefer that also on the ES. So yes, we have the SMT here. Yeah, I'm not recommending to long that. You know, this is your capital, not mine. So do whatever you want. But I think we're gonna bait some impatient traders and then come lower, patch this, liquidity sweep, stop hunt, and then we might get a distribution. We'll see. I want to go higher on Nasdaq because of the fact that, as I said on the beginning of the lecture, someone laughed on me because I was bullish, and I don't mind because this was looking bullish for me, but I'm not really angry on that because I requested a payout yesterday, not him, because so I have no anger, but I wanted to be higher. Then I will do a screenshot and laugh on him. This is gonna be funny. So I hope we're gonna get higher. It have the potential for sure because we have this changing state of delivery, but still no valid patch. We had with the IM, of course, but if ES would patch that also, that would be beautiful, you know. Then this breaker formation that we have here might be your entry, because the high time frame expansion followed by retracement followed by expansion, and then the market is fractal, so you can fractalize everything. So expansion followed by retracement followed by expansion is your market entry, is your pattern entry, model entry, say, call it as you like. So but now it's gonna be a choppy. Maybe we're gonna swept that London highs and go lower. Yeah, I will also end this in a minute because as I'm seeing there is no more questions. You might expect I will trade and give you some signals. Not today. I'm not going to touch the IM morning session. So I give you 20 more seconds to ask me a question, and if this does not happen, I will close that lecture.